Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the R.A.W podcast. I am Adi, and this is Rushil. And no more corporate stuff. This is just regular Monday Night Raw review after Elimination Chamber. And what a fucking episode!
Raw has been performing very well. Very well.
Incredible. Okay, first of all, I have not been loving SmackDown.
Please bring CM Punk to SmackDown.
Yeah, I think CM Punk. Oh, sorry.
Until Roman returns someday.
The opening segment was basically Punk being Punk, which is the best, okay?
Yeah.
It is borderline. I watched the entire promo and every word that he spoke hit, okay? That's the thing about CM Punk being best in the world, right? This is professional wrestling. You don't really have to be a good fighter to be, or the best wrestler. You don't need to do 1700 flips to be a good wrestler.
Yeah.
The reason Punk is the best in the world is because even in a fake storyline, he's a great actor
And
he's just amazing.
every
word.
How did he even recover from that storm in the chamber?
Yeah, honestly speaking, I don't know, man. Punk is just the guy who just
I was
doesn't
expecting
quit.
him in a wheelchair or with a
neck brace or something.
Correct.
No, but Punk is that guy. To me, Punk is that guy. Whatever he says is 100% gold. Okay, this entire promo was just fucking brilliant. Okay, the thing is that
he took 3 shots. For one for The Rock, one for the John Cena, one for Seth Rollins.
oh man, I love. Okay, the thing is, he was right about Dwayne. He was right about Cena. It was perfectly crafted messages.
Correct.
With Seth Rollins, बोलते तेरी बीवी से बात कर रहा हूँ मैं, अपने आप husband को समझा ले. I was like perfect. CM Punk went into a proper हरियाणवी गाने बोलते अपनी बीवी से तेरी बीवी को कॉल करके बोलो अब बोलते ना हस्बैंड को अपने घर पे रख साले मैं आऊंगा ना देख लेना. I just loved it. Him just going Becky Lynch, you better get your husband. Oh my god, dude. That is fucking brilliant. And immediately after Seth walks out, and this is my favorite part, right? Punk doesn't waste any time. वो आता है and Seth is about to do his entrance. He is not going to fight. He's about to do. अच्छा आ रहा है क्या? And then they beat the shit out of each other. This is the level of hatred.
Obviously, WrestleMania match तो इधर से decide हो चुका है.
Exactly. And to be fair, this CM Punk versus Seth Rollins is a much better romance novel than any romance novel out there. This is possibly the best storyline for Seth Rollins right now. I am loving it. It's just brilliant, dude. Like Seth versus Punk is something. Even though I've seen the match, it's going to happen next week on the steel cage as well.
Steel cage, yes.
But a lot of people are saying that steel cage match में Roman Reigns आने वाला है.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying.
Why?
Because apparently the Mania match
What role does he play there?
Apparently the Mania match is Punk versus Seth versus Roman.
Oh, Seth का revenge बचा है अभी भी.
Yeah.
जो Rumble में हुआ था रोमन के साथ.
Yeah. And we're just going to talk about the best parts about Monday Night Raw because a 3-hour show, it had a lot of good moments. For example, Gunther versus Otis had no fucking right being that good. Okay, it had no right being that good. The Gunther promo in the beginning was Gunther being Gunther. It was classic. He walks out and he's basically saying that I'm better than you, blah blah.
Dude, I'm manifesting Gunther and Punk का promo war.
Oh man, that's going to be so good. Man, I think that
someday, please, before Gunther loses his championship to Jay,
or before Punk retires, bro.
Yeah, obviously, please, एक बार promo और करा दो.
Man, it was just brilliant. But the thing is that I expected this to be a squash match. But oh my god, was I wrong. Otis was on fire. Now this basically proves that Gunther can have a match with basically a chair. He could fight a chair and make that interesting. He could still deliver. Gunther, I'm not saying Otis is a bad performer. But Otis versus Gunther is not something that you look at.
Otis versus Gunther is not. क्या बोलते? Otis is not a Gunther level competitor.
Exactly. It's not something that you have to tune in for Monday Night Raw. Yeah. But holy shit, will I do it again? Yes.
Yes.
It was borderline perfect on how good that match was. And him even struggling to do that power. I mean, that power bomb basically was Otis helping him more than Gunther lifting him. But still, great spot, great match. Loved it. And then you had basically... Then you basically had Lyra Valkyria versus Ivy Nile, which was an okay match.
Yeah.
I don't know why that match happened.
Oh, but
I don't know why
you missed out on
here.
Gunther and Jey Uso ka spot.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back to that.
Sleeper hold, yeah.
I'm coming back to that. The thing is that I was looking at that match and that was the Intercontinental Championship reign, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, if you want to compare the women's Intercontinental Championship scene and the men's Intercontinental Championship scene, or any championship scene, I feel Monday Night Raw is doing massive injustice to that feed. Massive injustice. Like, the next thing and that Monday Night Raw that I'm taking away is how disappointing the entire build for this match was. Because the match itself was pretty decent. Like, Lyra Valkyria for me was just so good in this match.
Yeah.
Ivy Nile is also a brilliant performer, but there is sadly no reactions to it. And actually, thank you reminding me that A-Town Down Under attacked Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, yes.
Because we all knew Jey Uso was going to come back, he's going to do the babyface thing.
We all were, क्या बोलते? We all thought A-Town Down Under were heading towards a breakup.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
And okay, regardless of all the spots connecting Jey Uso with all this, do you think A-Town Down Under is going to be under Gunther or something? Like, is there a faction?
Nah.
That entire thing just did not make sense to me, where in the sense like, okay, I understand Jey Uso coming by, but even that, I was like, why do we need Jey Uso every time we know he's going to face him in WrestleMania? Let this be a Gunther moment, or at least let this be an Alpha Academy moment.
Okay.
You know, like, to me, that entire segment leads to nothing. That's how insignificant it felt. And then after that, we had 3 championship matches this week.
Correct.
Okay, now let's go back to the Finn Balor promo.
Oh, but finally, Paul Levesque has done something for Finn Balor.
Man, it is just...
Finn Balor was legit like, लड़की के पीछे क्या चुप रहा है, इधर आके बात करना.
Like, Finn Balor getting this kind of opportunity is what I dream of every day when I think about Finn Balor. Okay, I don't think about Finn Balor every day. I'm just saying every time I think
why were women being dragged into a men का scene today in Raw? CM Punk ने उसकी बीवी को लाया, ये Jackie Redmond को ला रहा है.
Man, like, it's just... Dude, I will say this, okay? Finn Balor is pretty much decent on the mic. One of the world's best wrestlers. I
really love his accent, bro.
The Irish accent. It's awesome. Accent. I love that with Becky Lynch as well. Like, it's just crazy good accents. But it's like, I still don't even understand why it is taking them this long to give him that push. But you know what? Him being in the Intercontinental scene just makes sense.
दे रहा है तो दुरुस्त है. It's good. ठीक है.
It's good to see him have a spotlight on his own and not with the Judgment Day bullshit. It is just amazing.
I really want him to win that championship, Intercontinental Championship, but Braun Breaker.
It's a mountain of a task.
Yeah.
And then you had a backstage segment where they basically asked AJ Styles, what do you think about the whole thing? And then Karrion Kross involves...
Attacked.
No, not attacked. He basically hugged him from the back.
Okay.
And then Karrion Kross basically just goes, maybe people are thinking about John Cena. I don't really know what Karrion Kross said. But all I know is AJ Styles was like, I have to remind the universe what AJ Styles was. And he's going to call out Logan Paul. And oh my god. Okay, here's the thing, right? AJ Styles is probably one of the best wrestlers that has ever stepped on this planet.
Correct.
I understand Logan Paul is a great wrestler.
No.
He's an okay wrestler. But like, I don't want Logan Paul like at all. Like, AJ Styles
you are a generational hater for Logan Paul.
Dude, when I hate 100%. When I love 100%. Okay? Logan Paul is not required in WWE. WWE is good, and it's not because of Logan Paul. He's adding to stuff, but he's just bringing more. He's just bringing everything down. Like, I don't want AJ Styles to be in a WrestleMania feud with Logan Paul of all people. Yeah, like, it just घिन आती है सुन के यार. Like, I mean, he deserves better than this.
Imagine Dwayne, Logan Paul and Travis Scott in the same ring, and you are seeing it.
I will ask for my money back. Imagine spending $500 to see a scammer, a washed up rapper, and a washed up actor talking to you on stage.
Midlife crisis.
Everybody having midlife crisis. Okay, first of all, I don't hate Travis Scott, but please, let's not act like he's the greatest musician in the world. Okay?
Obviously not.
There are a lot of people we know is like, Travis bhaiya. No, please. Mumble rapping is not rapping or anything like that. He's a good artist, but please, no. Okay? And then that happens. And then we have another championship match with Ivar versus the Alpha Academy, where Ivar...
The War Raiders versus the Alpha Academy.
Okay. The match itself, of course, decent. But let's be real. SmackDown Tag Division is just 20 times better than Raw Tag Team Division. Okay, like, I don't even think...
With the MCMGs
when I think about Raw Tag Team Division, I can't really think of names. Like, it doesn't appear to me. With SmackDown Tag Division, everyone's involved. Like
MCMG.
R.A.W, Pasma, MCMG,
Street
Profits, DIY, Pretty Deadly, everyone's involved. It is a divisions war.
New Day.
Yeah, but like Raw, okay, when it comes to Raw, ka New Day mein, they have done nothing with their heel turn. They got new music, but they've done nothing with the heel turn. You had a promo package for LWO, but obviously you know they're gonna bury them. Like everything about Raw tag team division is just so bad.
Where's Dragon Lee, bhai?
Yeah, exactly. There is so much to be done with the tag team division in Raw. They're all talented.
Wyatt Six?
Exactly. The Wyatt Six is now in SmackDown, but even we haven't seen them.
Yeah, we haven't
seen them at all. And Raw's tag team division deserves so much better. Now let's move on to one of my more intriguing things: Ludwig Kaiser and Penta having a feud. Man first of all, I love Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah.
He's a very charismatic force. He's amazing on the mic. He's a proper old school character worker. And against him you have Penta, the most quintessential luchador you could have asked for in Monday Night Raw. He is the luchador right now. Sorry, Rey Mysterio, but he's a Hall of Famer. You've done your thing, but now Penta is here.
Yeah.
And he's taking forward on how dangerous luchadors could be.
Okay.
They're just not stunt performers, okay? A lot of people on the internet don't really look at high flying or technical wrestling with that level of sense. But Ludwig Kaiser and Penta involve storylines in such a way where it's like, I cannot take my eyes off these two people. Penta having one of the coolest entrances.
Yeah.
And Ludwig Kaiser having one of the most elegant personalities to be a heel. It is, to me, in my opinion, just look of how similar Gunther and Ludwig are, but they still feel astronomically different. You know, like Gunther, when he talks, there is a lot of ego, there is a lot of pride.
They are different in their own way.
They are different in their own way. But Ludwig has the same characteristic, but Ludwig's charisma, his slyness, his cunning nature, his smile, everything that he does, his slick hair with proper cut body and everything that he has makes it completely different from Gunther. Which is basically impossible to do when you're part of that faction. So man, it was quite frankly, I'm loving this feud already. And now let's talk about the main event. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky.
What a match.
Can Io Sky ever have a bad match?
No, obviously not.
Is that even a thing? Like Io Sky practically owned this. It was the best thing.
But it was unexpected for me.
I did not expect.
Oh
man, I was so ready for her to lose. I was so ready for Io Sky to lose, man. I was like, she's good. It was just given. Like, to be fair, it was cemented that it was going to be Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley, but that's a money-making match.
Correct.
But now, the match itself was amazing. Crazy spots. Like, there was nothing bad that could have been said about Rhea Ripley or Io Sky in this match. But let's talk about the end. And I call that bullshit. Okay?
Yeah.
In front of the ref, Bianca basically attacks Ripley from behind. And that's a call for disqualification. I checked, like, is it a no disqualification match? No, it was a regular championship match. They clearly attacked, and I know that isn't the grounds to, like, if you think about it in the logical sense, she isn't attacking like she's down or she's at a disadvantage. If you look at the ending, Rhea Ripley basically cost herself the match by being distracted by Bianca. See you at WrestleMania, and then failing to do the Riptide, and then over the moonsault, 1, 2, 3, she loses. To me, that's bullshit. And I guess that's how you carry forward Rhea Ripley into the triple threat match.
Okay,
in my opinion.
Yes, she's not gonna give up that so easily.
Yeah, the Rhea Ripley story isn't over. She isn't moving on to something. That's her championship.
So Paul Levesque might give her some break, some time off.
Yeah,
but she is gonna return back and take what's hers.
I think it's gonna be immediate. I think it's gonna be next week. She's gonna come and be like, bro, that's unfair. That's a DQ. Like, I was looking at that, I'm like, oh, that's a DQ. She lost. Everybody's happy for Io Sky, and I'm happy for Io Sky. She's basically my favorite wrestler in the company at this point. But damn, that was a shit ending. I honestly, it could have been much better. But I think it gives us more leverage for Rhea Ripley to have more of a chance. You know, this was, I think now that I'm realizing, it's like perfectly handled. Like, it was perfectly designed for Rhea Ripley to have a shot at WrestleMania.
We are actually gonna see a triple threat match.
We are actually going to see that. And to be fair, Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, that is That is money right there. Like I would actually pay bucks to see
it's
that.
unfair for Bianca.
I don't
She
think
was she was expecting a singles match, but अगर triple threat होता है तो
I think triple threat makes it more interesting.
Okay.
I feel that there is you're combining 3 fan bases basically, okay? Like Io Sky fan base, Bianca Belair has a huge fan base, and Rhea Ripley.
Three baby faces.
There's 3. No, I don't. Yeah, one of them has to be heel. That's
One
the
of
thing.
them has to be heel.
Who's gonna be the heel? That's
I
the
think
question.
it's gonna be Bianca. Bianca अगर उसने आज अटैक किया है पीछे से रिया रिप्ली को, so I think Bianca is gonna be the heel.
Yeah, and also one thing that did not cross my mind was, where does the Naomi and Jade Cargill storyline enter now?
It's gonna be a single storyline probably.
Yeah, but that's kind of something that is that now you have to
ज़्यादा क्या कर लेंगे? Bianca को ringside खड़ा कर देंगे.
Yeah, but I feel that I think there is a resolution in SmackDown, so I guess we have to wait and watch.
Yeah.
You know, but how would you rate this week's Monday Night Raw?
Oh, it was actually a 4.5 star for me.
Out of
5.
Oh yeah, okay. Out of 5. Man, it was definitely a 4 out of 5 for me. One point I'll take out, not because of Monday Night Raw, it is because of Sony Live. Okay, now listen closely. Sony Live, you need to understand that you can't have an ad break in the middle. Like they give you ads ना, तो उसपे तुम Sony Live का promotion करते हो, and then you also put an ad after an ad. So you make a 3-hour show, a 3.5-hour show. You think I have that much time in my life? I already pay for WWE Network and also the fucking premium thing. I don't want ads twice. Here's the thing. If you wait 4 hours रात को, ठीक है? Like I watched after the show ended. I watched the replay because सुबह उठ के मैं नहीं देख सकता. And I watched it, and there is, first of all, the slotted ads that were given that already make the show 3 hours. And then there is another set of ads that you have been given. Fucker, you think I have the fucking time to watch that many ads? And every time I skip to the next segment, you just give me another ad, because it is very clear that every 5 minutes you have a time slot. Bro, I will have a crash out. I am paying you twice for
control. Do you think this video is gonna reach the Sony officials?
No, I hope it does. Guys, please, okay, here's the thing. I will clip this shit out specifically and tag Sony.
Let's tag Sony.
Let's tag Sony Live. Bro, I am paying you twice. I am paying you twice. I'm paying you for Sony Live Premium and WWE so that I can watch this shit weekly. And you're making me watch ads twice? That's fucking bullshit. And here's the thing, right?
पूरे हफ्ते का गुस्सा अभी निकल रहा है.
I will take out my life's frustration on you, bitch. Fuck, like it's just crazy that I'm paying you twice and I'm watching twice the amount of ads. Monday night, I can't remember a proper segment without the Shark Tank ka ad and like all kinds of bullshit ads, the poker ka ad, and like it's like you are promoting gambling. I'm paying you twice to promote gambling. Like, dude, I will have a crash out.
It's actually time to end the video. So
like and subscribe if you agree with me, and also if you love the Monday Night Raw episode, let us know what you think about the main event and who do you think is going to be the heel in the triple threat. See you. Bye bye.